Hello, and welcome to another episode of Curated Wonder, the Travel Podcast. I'm your host and cultural enthusiast, Gilda Nasimdas. Joining me today is somebody who loves a little bit of luxury, amazing food, great entertainment, and just an all-round good time. He's a marketing and PR whiz and a content creator whose content focus is entertainment and lifestyle. The one and only and the very fabulous Thulane Hadebe.
Yes!
Also known as,
It's me, Tools. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for having me, Gilda.
Thank you. Thank you so much
It's been
for having me.
forever, so I'm so honored to be on this podcast.
Thank you so much for joining me on this podcast. And I say to everybody, I know it's early days and, I've just started but I've got such a great, and you'll see like everybody on this first series are people that I know personally, people
Yes.
I have very good relationships with, people I've known for years and years. And I thought about it yesterday, when I was doing your brief. And I was like, how long have I known Thulane?
Yes.
Like we're giving away our age.
I know. That's exactly what I said in my vlog. That's exactly what I said. I was like, we've known each other for a very, very long time.
I'm going to tell you, it's going to be almost 20 years that I've been in Joburg, that I moved to Joburg.
Wow.
And you must know, by moving to Joburg, I mean, and then I started work at Drum Magazine.
Yes. In publishing. Yes.
And that's when we met.
We met. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's wild.
Yes.
Anyway, so let's get into it. And the theme for this episode, and when I thought about this episode, I always knew this is an episode I was going to do, and there was only one person I was going to do it with, and that's you. It's very self-indulgent.
Yes, it is.
Exceptionally self-indulgent, because the discussion is about my favorite city in the world. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, and I've been to a few cities that probably, other people would choose as their favorites, Paris, whatever. But I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I keep going back, and I want to go back, and you are fortunate that you've gone back a couple times now. Let's talk about New York.
New York City, baby. Da, 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 da. I love it so much. I agree with you so much. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Even in the political climate that we're in right now, I still have the affinity, and I was fortunate enough to now go this year and have a family vacay. It was lovely. It was amazing.
So of course your sister is there.
Correct.
Where is she? Is she in Brooklyn? Where is she?
So she's in Ridgewood, in the Ridgewood area, which is just near Queens.
Okay.
And she's been living there for a very long time now. But she started in LA when she first moved to the US. And that was about also 25 years ago. So she's an American.
She's an American. Yes.
Yeah.
So her child is American.
Yes.
So aside from obviously the fact that you're one and only siblings there.
Yes.
What is it about the city that keeps drawing you back and pulling you back in?
The energy of that city has, the moment that you hit the tarmac from the plane, it's just has an electricity. I don't even know how to explain it, but I just love the energy. Everyone does feel like and think that they are in a movie. That's one thing. There's just craziness happening on any street corner at every single any street corner time. But it is super amazing, and it's not the prettiest of cities. But I love it. Yes. I love the energy. I love the just the vibe of the city. It's very much who I am.
Yes. And I absolutely get that. For me, I love a city vacation. I love seeing things. I'm not I love the beach.
Yes.
Right? Don't get me wrong. I love the ocean, but I would get bored very, very quickly.
Yeah.
I like to do things, experience things, have taken a bit of culture. Is that the same for you, that you just want to see and experience and do? And
I'm also the same in terms of, I like a balance. I don't mind chilling out, but it does take me a while, about 3 days to stop working and get off emails and just unwind properly. So it's like, a little bit antsy for me, the Virgo that I am. But I like a balance. But I like doing things. And even if I'm on a beach vacation or resort holiday, I still love excursions and doing things,
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So when was the first time that you'd gone to New York? Can you remember? Why? Was it just
I feel, I want to say when we were I was 16 and my sister was about 10-ish. That was our first time. And we also went to Disney World. And so it was like a very much America trip. And I think it was the pop culture and, the world that we live in that, that was why we wanted to go. And Disney was a big part of our life at the time. Was part of mine still. And yeah, it was life-changing. I've spent several birthdays there as well. So it's been amazing. I love it.
This one. Yeah.
Correct.
I love that. So when you visit, what's one of the first things you do, or because now you've been back a few times.
Yes.
So is there like a favorite spot?
Yes.
Yes, tell me.
Absolutely. First thing when we land, make sure we drop off the bags. If it's an early flight and we're there in the morning, I like to land in the morning so that, you don't miss a day. Flying in at night, then I feel like I've missed a day and then, I wake up to the city, which is quite cool if you're at a resort. But New York, if I land, drop our bags off at the hotel, love to stay downtown. I know we're going to talk about where to stay.
Yes.
Drop the bags off at the hotel, immediately get a SIM card. And eSIM, go to T-Mobile. T-Mobile is the best option. I feel best value for money. Ultimate unlimited data. You can go anywhere, everywhere, and then you get able to navigate. Then I think it's definitely going to a place to eat. And there's so many places from, even if you want something quick at the Chelsea Market, or it depends on where you are. So just acclimatize yourself to the space. And I love to go during the times of August, September. That's when the city is a little bit more quieter and people are going back to work. And it's a little
after
bit
the summer break.
After summer, yes. Yeah. Summer is a bit crazy hot. I've been there in 4th of July, but it is, that's a calmer time of the year, just around Labor Day.
Okay, cool. And then tell me, where do you generally like to stay? Because I know you've got a favorite hotel.
I do. So, our family, when we used to travel together, we used to travel and we used to stay midtown. And then I've loved downtown. Downtown is my favorite space around Soho. I love staying there. Now, the hotels that I love to stay at, the one is very, very expensive, but it is the Dominic, which is amazing, which is downtown. It used to be called Trump Soho, but now it's called the Dominic. And then the most incredible hotel that I've ever been to is called One Hotels Brooklyn Bridge. Gilda. Oh my goodness, this chain of hotels is incredible. And they have 2 locations, one in Brooklyn and one in Central Park. I want to say another one, 3 locations. So beautiful. And they're all about eco-friendly and very conservative about their space. Yeah, it's really stunning. Very expensive, but stunning. Yeah.
So how expensive is expensive?
We're talking, I'm going to say in terms of dollars. So it's $700 a night. Yes, you do the math. We're
scared to do the math.
Yeah, and that is from starting standard room, and how the square meterage of New York hotel rooms, this. Tiny, like Matchbox, for anywhere you are in the city.
Like if you got your luggage, you're jumping over your suitcase.
100%. 100%. There are hotels also still in the luxury space that I want to try. The Pendry is one of them.
Okay.
It's a new location near Hudson Yards. Beautiful hotel. I went to go get coffee there and just see the lobby. I love to see a lobby of a hotel to see what they smell like, because every lobby has a scent that they have, and also just the vibe, and see what kind of people are there. And that's the assessment that I really have about holidays.
Okay.
And the locations to stay.
So when we were there, we stayed at the Archer Hotel, which is in Midtown, right? Incredible hotel.
Yes.
Quite fancy. We were trying to do things on a budget also when we went, but then we quickly learned, listen, YOLO. And so, and we were also coming from Florida, took my eldest kid to Disney World, and then we were in New York. So basically 2 different weathers essentially, because it was so hot in Miami.
Yes.
And
humid.
And Orlando. Yes, we literally had beach days, and then we had to come bundle up in minus God knows what temperatures
way.
in New York, and it was snowing when we got there.
When in the year did you go?
December.
Oh, wow.
And it was literally their coldest December recorded, and we were there at that time.
Yeah.
Stayed at the Archer Hotel. Beautiful hotel.
Yes.
Incredible. Yes, it's small, but we still had 2 double beds in there, so it was like a decent size. View of the Empire State Building. It was incredible.
Wow.
At the time, it was affordable, like high, slightly higher end.
Yes.
Affordable. Today, it's unimaginable.
Yeah.
It's like triple the price.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd love to go back to the Archer, but
yeah, it's crazy
we
expensive.
talk about Iran just now, but okay, so that's sleep. What about eat and play?
All right. When it comes to eat, I'm a foodie and I love to explore lots of places, and I discover new places also in this trip that I went this year. My secret when you go to New York, sit at the bar.
Okay.
Especially if it's a fancy restaurant that you want to try out, ask if they have bar seating. And I did that at Milo's, which is one of the Kardashians' favorites.
Okay.
I did it at Little Ruby's, which is like almost an upmarket Tasha's, but it's not. Yeah, they do have a lot of locations. Siddell's is also amazing, and that's for brunch. Corner store, I did not get a reservation. You have to have a reservation. Okay. They're only open in the evening, thanks to Taylor Swift and her showgirl. What?
I like her showgirl. Yeah.
So now it's the most popular place to get. Yeah, definitely. So I mean, I would definitely suggest if there's so many places to eat in New York City, and the food is really good. Yeah. I won't scoff it. Do not eat anything off the street. No, those hot dogs, as much as it's very much
New York,
Serena van der Woodsen and Blair Waldorf, do not eat those hot dogs. I don't know.
I ate one.
Of course, we're going to do it when. That was the first time that you went.
One and only. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Just because
the experience, the pretzels, and I do love the warm nuts, the smell of it, but I will never eat anything like from those stands, those carts. Yeah. But easy, cheap food, which is really good. Los Tacos, number 1. Oh. So good. They are so good and not expensive at all.
Live up to the expectation.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Yes. Have you been?
No.
Oh, so good.
We consume all kinds of content about things.
Yes.
And then we put things on our bucket list.
Yes. And it's amazing. It lives up to its name and its reputation. Okay. And then also the Chelsea Market, where you can get like a different cuisine, different foods, lobster rolls, and it's amazing. Really, really good and not expensive at all. Yeah, okay. I would definitely do that from in terms of eat. Play, definitely Broadway is a definite. A jazz bar, art galleries and museums are amazing. Yeah, so it's very cultural. I love cultural things. And if you just want to hang out, and the city has gotten a lot greener.
Oh, because I was going to ask, what's changed?
It's changed in terms. It's like I went to Domino Park for the first time, which was so nice. It's like Cape Town Promenade, and it was so lovely to see people running every day, and just taking in the air. And the High Line is just so amazing. Good. So I love that it's gotten a little bit more greener, and people are walking on it, and people are outside. And I think post the pandemic, people have wanted that, to explore.
Yes. Okay, that's lovely. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've been many times, and it's only in the past few years that you've become a very serious content creator, like more religious about your content. So now as you walk through the city, you're obviously looking at it through different eyes as a content creator.
Yes.
What is that experience like, and what do you feel like you need to capture or you need to share about the city? And because obviously we have an idea of what it was or in our minds if we've never been.
Yes.
But what is it really like today as you walk through the city? Like you're saying, it being greener is one example. Is there anything else that's changed? What's new? What's exciting? What can you tell us?
One of the things that I love to get feedback from in my vlogs and from my content when I travel is people say, it feels like I'm there with you. So I try to show everything, and, I don't do it like a diary. I would say, well, no, I take that back. I'd say it like a diary, and I tell you how I feel. You can see all of these places and experience them on any other video. You can see, this is the Empire Building. I'm going to the Empire Building. Yeah. That's boring. What does it make you feel when you see this content? What is it? What am I feeling? What does, like one of the moments that I had in the previous season of my series, which I'm going to tell you about, is when I was walking through Grand Central Station, and the lyrics of Whitney Houston's song is, if tomorrow was Judgment Day, and I'm standing on the front line, Judgment Day, and I'm standing in Grand Central Station, and I had recently lost my mom, and those words being there got me very emotional. Yeah. So it's then that's what I shared when I was there, and people resonated with it. So it really is, as a content creator, I try to show and experience, tell people how I feel, in the space.
Okay. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
Because your storytelling has to evoke a feeling.
100%. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously locally, you've become quite the plugger on social media, letting us know where to eat.
Yes.
Where not to waste our time.
Yes.
We have little inside jokes about hidden gems in the city.
Yes. Yay.
I laugh at people. You know what? I'm not going to say it. Because I don't want to offend any establishments. But there's some places we're like, oh, guys, now it's like you're saying McDonald's is a hidden gem. But anyway, so yes, we do have some really amazing places here in Johannesburg. But where would you plug, or what would you plug in New York?
That's a hidden gem in New York?
Yes.
Okay, so
a good spot. What's good?
It
can be budget friendly or luxe.
Okay, I'll do both.
Yeah.
One place that I went to was it's a sushi bar, and it's just lost. I've just lost it right now. The name, and it is incredible, and it's all you can eat sushi for $50. And omakase there is very big.
Right.
And omakase, if you don't know, is this chef makes sushi as what he feels and how it is. Sit and eat it at the bar, and it's amazing. You have amazing sake. Then when it comes to somewhere luxe, that's a hidden gem, is at the top of the Ritz-Carlton, which is luxe. Is Nebulaise, which is a bar that is stunning, unbelievable. You can see
the decor.
Yes, the food. We had caviar, tacos, and margaritas. It was amazing. Pretty penny, if you don't. But it was, that's a hidden gem. It'll come back to me. It was that sushi place will come back to me. I need to give it some thought. Shit. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Maybe think about it, and I'll put the details in the caption.
Yes.
So tell me, what is your favorite memories about the city? Obviously, as somebody who's a return visitor, what sort of highlights do you have? Maybe not from that first trip, because everything's a highlight for you as a 16-year-old.
Yes.
But then maybe when you've returned and you've gone back and you've seen things through an adult eye.
Yeah.
What would you say are some of your sort of fondest memories of the city?
So one of my favorite memories is there was a club called Splash, and Britney Spears had just done her Slave for You performance there, and I had known about it, and I was turning 21. And the legal drinking age, and to be anywhere in New York is you have to be 21. So it was my birthday, and it was the 3rd of September, and it was just about to turn into 12. And I had my ID, and I told I'm going into this club as it's my birthday. And he goes, whatever, could go ahead. So I went there. It was like this amazing gay club. It was incredible, and loved it. It was one of my favorite birthdays I've ever had. But there's many memories, but that's one that sticks out for me.
Okay, that I like that. So man, I had a question. So birthdays. So what is this thing about? No, I don't want to ask what is this thing about spending your birthday somewhere special, because a lot of people want their birthdays to be special.
Yeah.
But have you made it like a point to no, for my birthday, I want to do something for myself, and I want to be somewhere amazing. And,
I think, it's a thing, right?
It's becoming a thing.
Feel like it's a thing. Yeah. I was meant to be for my 40th in Paris. Yeah. It's not intentional, but I love going away. I love not being here for my birthday. Yes. So it's fantastic. I really, really do love it. So I think since when I was at when I turned 21 in New York. I think, I've spent many a birthdays in the city, and I really, really enjoy it. Yeah. And I spent LA. I was in LA for Beyonce's birthday, which happens to be my birthday, and it was a Renaissance tour, and it was the most amazing experience. Yeah, so I think maybe since then I love it.
That's quite special, I think.
100%.
As a huge
yes
fan.
Yes, I think it was. I was like, I had the hands to heaven seated right at the end, right at the back, that in the nosebleeds, and they cost a fortune. But being on that stage on her birthday and it being my birthday, Diana Ross, Kendrick Lamar, Megan, it was, and every single celebrity that I could see, like from the nosebleed section, was incredible. It was really, and it was a thing that I said, tools. Do it. Yeah. Do it. It's meant to be that you're in this country and you have a chance to go see her. Do it. Yeah. Oh,
that's amazing. Yeah, I think if you're a fan, you got to do what you got to do. So for your birthday, obviously I saw one of the vlogs where you were like, okay, I'm going to treat myself. This is what I'm going to do. So what did you do for your birthday? Where did you go in New York? What did you do?
Yes.
What did you eat?
So this year, one of my favorite places is Cafeteria. That's where we went for dinner. Okay. And I just enjoyed the city. I remember that I was in a lot of my time during the day was in Brooklyn, but we went for dinner I went to dinner with my dad, and we went to Cafeteria.
Your dad was there too?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, I was there with Moses. It was so fun. Yeah, we were roomies. Yeah, so it was lovely. It was a good time.
Nice.
I really enjoyed spending 41 and there and enjoying my birthday. It was lovely, and I see it as a whole birthday trip almost. You know what I mean? Yeah. Have you spent a birthday out of the country?
Not on my birthday.
Okay.
Because, I have children.
Yes.
So, and children who are at school.
Yes.
So we have to structure things around their vacation. So for my 40th, it would have been nice to be.
How, you're not even 30, how, 40th? Look at you. You drop the skincare routine.
No, for my 40th, I would have loved to be somewhere like my dream is to wake up in a different city as I turn a year older. But that hasn't happened because my kids only go on their vacation in August. They're in a 3-term school, so their vacation is August to September.
Okay.
My birthday is in July, and so I had to wait 2 weeks. Yeah.
And that's the peak of European summer and everywhere. Yeah.
But it was okay. I mean, it was lovely. It was a little bit quieter. Not a hell of a lot quieter because people are still, as long as it's the sun's shining in Europe, they're be there. But no, I've never done that. But that's something that I'd like to do.
Yeah,
maybe we'll pull the kids out of school to do it.
Yes. I hope the schools are not watching. Yeah, but that will happen. Yeah,
which is also the reason why we've never gone. I'm a huge Formula One fan, so it's another reason why we've never gone to Silverstone, because Silverstone, the British Grand Prix, is always in July, often on my birthday weekend. And I can never be there. And it would be an absolute dream for me to do that. And I was like, holidays.
That is your Beyonce.
That is it.
You got to do it.
And
one of them.
While Lewis Hamilton is still racing.
Yes.
So we've been to Formula Ones. We've been to a couple races. But that's the one I want to go to. And I want to go to Singapore again, which was last weekend. My kids are not on holiday in September. So October. So that's it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Now, let's go back to this. So advice to somebody who wants to go to the city for the first time. And this is not where should they go and what should they do. And we're not talking Empire State Building. We're not talking Staten Island. We're not talking the usual suspects.
Yeah.
What is something else that they should do to really immerse themselves? Because that's the thing about me is that I want to be with the people.
Yes.
Where are the people going? What are the people doing? Not just what the
touristy things. Yeah. I didn't go to Times Square once this trip.
This time.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, if it is your first time and you go for it, go see it. But there's so many other things that you can do to make your experience just amazing. Downtown is incredible from Soho, and they have these experiential stores like Army Leon Dior, and there's another store which is incredible, and where it's not just clothing, but it's a space, and there's a DJ, and there's a car in the middle of the store and a coffee shop with it. So that's a lot of the Soho stores downtown. And then Dumbo is amazing.
Okay.
Oh, yes, there's the quintessential photo op where everybody is there. Correct. Correct. But it's just a vibrant, amazing space, you know. Definitely Little Island, which is new. Okay. And it's literally hoisted up. I don't know how they've done it, but it is a little park where there's jungle gyms for kids, and it is very green, and you can just do like a little bit of a walk there. It's lovely, and there's a lot of things like that in New York. Yeah, and we know Americans love theme parks and all of that. So going to the top of the rock, yeah, sure, you know. And like I did go to the Edge because my dad is a huge fan of, you know, the observation points. So if you go to the Edge, go to Peak Restaurant, have lunch there to the value of $60.
Okay.
And then you don't have to pay for your entrance to go to the Edge. Okay. Which is, you know, so you get a meal and you get entrance. So, which is amazing, clever. That's a hack. But yeah, those are things that I would definitely do. And also go beyond Park, Central Park, right to the top of Central Park with a zoo and the parks. It's beautiful. Not where everyone is centered. Yeah.
Tell me something. Do you ever venture past Central Park? We're talking
Brooklyn, Harlem. I've never been, not yet. I am. Yes, I know. It's always on my list. The Bronx, Harlem, and the food scene also there is really great. Yes. So, which it's sacrilege that I've never done it. Yeah. So.
Well, there's always a next time.
Absolutely, it's because we always go every 40 year. Yes. So. Hopefully, it's definitely on my list. Okay. Next time
you go there first.
Series 2, I'll be back to tell you about exactly. I'll go there first and tell you about Harlem.
Amazing.
Yeah,
you gotta. Okay, now the nitty gritties. Mm-hmm. Okay, because the thing that we all discussed and that's what stopped us from going to the U. Because I still have a visa that's valid, and it irks me that I have not used it. Oh. But the past few years, we all know what the past few years have looked like.
Yes.
You know. And I really wanted to go last year in December, even though it was going to be winter again. But the money, the rands. So let's first talk about the visa. I see the cost of that visa is now over 3,000 rand.
Okay. Yes.
Did you still have a valid visa?
I did. I did. And lucky when I have gotten my visa, I get a 10-year visa. Yes, which is amazing. And when you renew it, it's all digital, all online. So you don't need to go through the whole process.
So you don't have to interview again?
No, you don't have to interview again. It is, because I went on a renewed visa.
Oh.
And my visa is in my old passport.
Right.
Yes. So I got a new passport, but I was traveling on my
passports.
Correct.
So maybe that's what I should do, because ours expires next year.
Okay.
But those flights in December were well over. We're talking, we're a family of 4 now. Like the cheapest flight possible. Yes. And we're talking layovers for days. 120,000
What?
Rand. Yeah. 120,000 rand. I was like, not a chance.
That is insane.
Not a chance. So let's talk.
And the 2 of the 4 don't pay rent.
The smallest one is now big. You know, she's 4 years old now. Okay, obviously 3 at the time, but now as long as you're over 2, you take a seat.
Oh, right.
And then you got to pay for that seat. You know.
That's ouch.
So our money is not great.
Yes.
Our money never loved us, and so. And we continue to go to places where we are multiplying our rands to try and make sense of where we are in our budget. But tell us, so you buying a bagel and a coffee, what is that? What does that equate to?
We're looking at, $13 for $20 for the bagel, and then we're like,
times 17.
Yes, I don't even want to. So. And my thing when it comes to money, I have a travel card so that I don't convert, because if it's going to ruin my holiday. Yeah. So I put funds into that travel card, it's a cash passport, which is amazing. And there's an app that you can also monitor, and then you're working with dollars.
Right.
So then you know your budgets, and that's how I operate.
So that's me as well. It's like, okay, so I've got a global card or whatever it is, depending who you bank with.
Yes.
So then the money's on that card, and then that's what we're doing. And then cash, because we need a bit of cash to flow. So then it's easy. Okay, it's $2. Okay, here it is. It's $2. Okay, nothing's $2, but here it is. Yeah. So it's nice to work in their currency, which is a very good tip.
Speaking of tip, remember
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah. Then the tipping culture, and then everything is ex VAT. I can never get used to that.
And nor can I.
Because it's so misleading.
Yes, it's like, okay, wait, so how much is this with
Really?
that? Like, tell me what it,
real?
Exactly. When I ring up at the till, like, okay, what? So, which is frustrating. But yes, tipping culture, my dad is embarrassing.
No, because it's also 15 to 20%.
But when the guy's taking the bags out of the car and he's taking it to the room, it's like, the guy's like standing there, my dad is like, thank you, bye. I'm like,
and you can't exactly give them $1.
Yes, exactly. No, my mom once gave it $1 years ago, and the guy went, $1. And like, and she goes, yes, I earn rands.
Yeah. So which airline did you fly?
We flew Emirates.
Yes.
We are an Emirates family. Although my sister, they'll fly direct. They don't mind.
Yeah.
But
they're earning dollars. It's okay.
Correct. Yeah. So, but for us, holiday starts the moment that we get picked up from our house and go to that's a whole experience for us. So the airline is a big one for us as well.
I like Emirates. And I don't mind having to fly through Dubai. I know it takes the journeys a bit longer, but I like Emirates.
Me too. Have you ever flown Qatar?
I have.
And what did you think?
I thought Qatar is a great airline as well.
Okay.
We did Qatar going to Europe.
Okay.
Like it. I also flew Etihad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also to Europe.
Okay. And you enjoyed it?
I like all of them.
Yeah.
All of those Middle Eastern, all of those United Arab Emirates airlines are great.
Yes.
Emirates is by far probably the best.
Yes.
And we fly economy now. We can't be. One day is one day. I always say. My child always thinks she's gonna arrive and she's gonna make it one day when we can.
Yes.
First class tickets for her.
Upgrades. Yeah.
Yeah. It's her ultimate dream, but for me, Emirates is great. The room, the hostesses, everything.
Yes, yeah. Okay, yeah. I will definitely try it one time. And
look, we when we booked our flights to Dubai, we did it via SAA.
Oh,
because SAA is now, we're coming back.
Yes, they're
which is great, and they need to come back. We definitely need our airline to come back. So it was obviously operated by Emirates, but we booked it through SAA because it was cheaper, right? So the only snag there is the two airlines don't talk to each other very well. And in South Africa, we need to communicate better. So we do everything, and then we choose our meals, and we choose our seats and everything. And then I get to the airport, and I don't have those seats. So now they've split up a family of 4, including a 3-year-old child. So my child is now supposed to sit there next to auntie in the row, whatever. So I'm like,
this is not what I requested. Why is there no communication?
So they were very kind and shuffled and did everything, and then to make it up to us, brought us some first class goodies, some bulk.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, there you go. We're like, oh yes, thank you. My child took her to school and everything. She flew first class because she's got the fancy first class things. But
cute.
So they're an amazing airline.
Yes.
And I like them. Sorry, we've gone very off the tangent talking about airlines, but it's important.
Yes, absolutely.
Best value for money though, Emirates.
Yes.
Also.
I agree there. I completely agree. Yeah. Yes. And the economy is great. I've flown economy on it. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I've flown
if you all, actually. Also the premium economy is also very good.
Yes. Yeah.
You've got more leg room.
Yeah. I've never flown that, but I've flown all the others. Yeah.
I mean, the service is great. I mean, yeah. Emirates is great.
And you're right. It is good value for money.
Yeah. We once flew British Airways because we thought, let's not bother with going, let's try and fly directly into Europe. Mm-hmm. And it was the worst flight. British Airways, but I will never fly British Airways.
Really?
And it's horrible. The space is much smaller. The service is not very great. I don't know.
That's disappointing.
It's good. So I wouldn't do that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't mind the extra. What's a realistic budget for somebody wanting to go to the US? It's just in general. Let's
break it down.
Let's not be delusional.
Yes.
About thinking that
Yes.
even 100,000 is not going to go far.
No.
So let's be realistic.
Okay.
Where did most of your money is obviously going to go on the getting there.
Yes.
And the accommodation.
And I would budget 20 to 30 there on flights.
Yes.
Yes. And then also, and let's bank on like 10 days holiday to the US. I would definitely, and then from a transport point of view, and if you're going to a place like New York, which is amazing, you can get the Metro cards and you use the Metro. Is fantastic. Whatever they say about the Metro is fantastic.
Yeah.
Don't listen to.
I love using public transport.
Me too.
Because we don't do it here.
Yes.
So it's like a bit of an adventure.
Yeah, when you use an Uber there, listen, I was late for something.
Yes.
Like 700 Rand Uber to go 4 kilometers.
Oh.
I was
like
like
a 50 Rand journey here.
Yes, 100%. So, yeah. So then the if the card would be about $22 for the Metro card, and then food. If you want to eat 3 meals a day, I would definitely choose one meal where you are, where it's sitting down meal, because there's easy like the tacos or the markets that you can go to get a lobster roll anywhere in the city where it can be between $15 to $20, per day. But then the meals will be like a good entree will be like $30 to $50, depending on what you order. So I would work on that kind of budget, and then obviously multiplied by 17.
17. When I was there, I think it was 13 maybe. That's how long ago it's been. But that's the other thing South Africans need to understand is a lot of places, even in Europe, they don't do accommodation that is bed and breakfast. I think for us, bed and breakfast
we're so used to it.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're booking it, even if a cheap hotel,
yes,
you're going to get breakfast the next morning.
Yes.
So that's the other thing is that, okay, let's, if you've got to go down to the bodega around the corner.
Yes. And the bodegas like around the corner are amazing. Yeah, they're really great food. You'll find hidden gems, around there. And then when it comes to accommodation, I would definitely, it's going to be,
Midtown is expensive.
It is.
Way you could stay in probably what is the equivalent of I don't know. Like think of I don't want to again like a cheap 500 Rand a night here in South Africa.
Yes,
easily get you back 2.5, 3 grand.
Yes,
even a night there.
Correct.
That's.
I would definitely, and also it's going to be a matchbox.
Yes.
But a lot of people say Airbnb, but if you want the hotel facilities, but also the almost cost of an Airbnb, there's a company called Sonder, which is in between. So it's like they have the facilities of a hotel. And you self-check in apart hotel, right. Correct.
I don't mind that.
Yes. Yeah. Which is a little bit more cheaper. You don't get the facilities of a hotel. I mean, for me, it's important where I sleep and my space. But, if you're there alone or you're there on a budget, those places are fantastic. You just need a comfortable place to rest your head.
This is true. Yeah. I wish I could say the same for my family because they are very fancy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because when I say, listen, we're gonna try and because now we're doing, we did Europe and we did like, we're in London, we're in Paris, we're in Spain, we're in now Portugal. We're doing, and in Portugal, you're going to Lisbon, you're going here. Then in Barcelona and Madrid. So it's like we're staying in like 7 hotels in total. So one of them might be a fancy one, but we're going to try and do this on a budget. Not happening.
Not having it.
Look where mom booked us. Oh my God. What is this? Yeah. My husband's none the better. He's like, oh my God. So they like nice things.
They like nice things.
And I know if I go to New York, I need the dollars.
Yes.
Because I can't book some cheap place because they're going to complain.
Yeah.
It's not all palazzo living because that's like literally here, we love the palazzo.
Oh,
that's their
it's a
standard.
lovely. That's just stunning.
This is their standard of what they will accept.
Oh gosh, yeah, palazzo.
So one day, this is why I'm saying I know when I go back there.
Yeah,
budget's got to be.
It does, and it's gotten so expensive, Gilda. Oh, like I felt it this year.
Nah.
Yeah,
my second time to Dubai, I felt it, and I know
really.
I know you went to Dubai
Correct.
before New York.
Yes,
I feel like everything is overpriced.
it is. Although, yeah, Dubai is expensive. Dubai is expensive.
It's not just our rand being weaker. I don't think it's got anything to do with that. It's just the cost of the thing.
Yes,
is a lot.
Yes.
Can I say the
Thank
Toblerone?
you. Yes.
The Toblerone is supposed to be cheap at the duty free. It was cheaper at Discount.
You're joking.
Yes. I even Googled. I'm like, is this the real price of isn't it supposed to be cheaper in the duty free? I Googled as I'm standing. Then I'm like, how Discount has cheaper, guys.
Wow.
So it's like, I'm not going to, and I know it's ridiculous because Toblerone has become that airport chocolate.
Yes.
And I always get it at the airport. I don't know why, because I can get it.
It's a tradition. It's a routine. Yes.
I'm like, I must get my Toblerone before I leave. And I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah.
So the thing is
That's
expensive.
wild. Yes. I think everything the economy is just like, I don't know if it's tariffs or whatever the case may be, but everything is expensive. I feel, and it's not just a rand like you're saying.
I think it's just the cost of the thing.
Mm.
How else can people? Any more tips and tricks of how, as a South African, I think traveling anywhere in the world, but specifically maybe now
as South
about
African,
the US.
Yes.
How else can you save money, or how else can you make your money go further?
Well, one thing that we do as a family is we buy dollars before. Before, so you save up and you buy the dollars so that you have that nest egg, so that when you
mean like as the currency
fluctuates,
and then you're like, ooh,
fluctuates, yes,
yes, that's
correct. And with F&B, I bank with F&B, and I can just transfer funds into the cash passport, so it's always there, and the funds are always there.
It maintains its value.
Yes, exactly. Some hacks that we tried were for flights specifically was just getting a VPN, going incognito on your when you're booking and just looking. VPN. Yes, and it's cheap. You can try it for 30 days while you searching. And also Google Flights. Google Flights actually, they monitor the flights as they go along, and you're able to see when flights drop, and especially
alert.
Yes, exactly. It's set an alert for when they drop. What else in terms of savings? We've accumulated miles. So the more you fly, I mean, that is expensive. It's not a budget saving, but you can use miles to upgrade. So you can, if you can buy an economy ticket and your leg will be. But this is also, I mean, we've bought business class tickets, but also the miles that we use, maybe the next time we use them, then you can upgrade. So. Okay, good. Yeah.
So New York as a city can be quite overwhelming.
Yes.
It is a lot. And some of us can work off that energy because that's the energy we thrive off. Right?
Yes.
But as a newbie, what advice would you give them when they arrive in the city and they just feel like so overwhelmed?
Yes.
How can they sort of just ground themselves and like, okay, what kind of planning do you think somebody needs?
I think for someone like that, go walk in Central Park.
Yeah.
Get out in nature and go out into the plain parks and there are also a couple of parks in New York. I think to calm yourself, go to a museum and art galleries, which is my favorite thing to do. I didn't manage to get to the Guggenheim. I've been trying to for the longest time, but I went to the Met, and it's just also just calming and at different times. So there. And also, I would suggest the time that I went around Labor Day, when people are also going back to work. It's the city's is not that many tourists. December and the summer tends to have a lot of tourists. Or sometimes in the summer people go to the Hamptons and the city people are out, so it is full of tourists. But sometimes it's not that many tourists, in the summer. So it depends on if you want calmness, and I would definitely make sure that you have some
autumn,
autumn, yes.
Okay.
And have some sort of an itinerary that is loose, that you can do that includes museums, art galleries, and parks.
I also didn't make it to the Met when I was there. But this is then my advice to people is be very brave if you're going in December, and be even braver if you're going with kids, because that cold is unlike any cold Johannesburg winter you could ever experience.
Right to the bones.
It's literally to the bone. I told the story before. Zeren was blue. We were on the Brooklyn Bridge, and so we stayed 2 nights in Brooklyn, and before we went to Midtown. And we were like, okay, we were walking distance from the bridge, right? So we said, okay, we've left our hotel, walked to the bridge. And
was it snowing at all?
It wasn't snowing that day. The sun was out. It wasn't snowing that day. It snowed when we went over to Midtown. And we literally walked, I don't know, 100 meters, 200 meters on the bridge, taking photos, whatever it is. This kid is not having it. She's like, I'm done. I can't. I left Dean on the bridge and I raced back to the hotel, luckily walking distance. And then I had to soak her feet in hot water just to get her temperature up again. So my advice is, like, if you're going to go in December, like, really think about it. And because that's the other thing, is that it hinders you from wanting to go and do things.
Yes.
Because even that wait that we had to make to go to the Statue of Liberty, because now you're standing outside, bought tickets beforehand, but now we're still queuing.
Yeah.
Anyway, now, because you've got to go through security and all of that. And it was so cold. Like,
it is
even as an adult, you're thinking, you're really reassessing your life.
Yes.
In that moment, you're like, I could be in a nice restaurant just chilling right now.
Exactly. Yes. In Joburg
anywhere.
In my economy.
Literally anywhere.
Exactly. Anywhere. I was there during the polar vortex. And it's stunning when the snow falls and it's beautiful, and the whole of New York is covered like with a white blanket, which is beautiful.
Very Home Alone too.
But when you walk outside and it turns to sludge, that ice, and you'll fall. You have to be so careful where you walk in that cold. I remember trying to get to Hermes from Midtown. These are now the same problems. I turned back. I got to Ralph Lauren and I thought, there's no way. I'm not going there. They can see me. I'm like, why would I go to why are we here? And as you're walking, why are we here in December? I'm never coming here again during December. It's freezing. Coats in. You get inside. Then you have to take everything off. Oh, no. So...
Listen, you've experienced it once, it's fine.
Yes.
You don't have to do that to yourself again.
Yes, exactly.
I'm like, I was there during Christmas, and it's beautiful.
It is.
Displays, and it really is very movie-like, and it's lovely that I've experienced it. But the next time I go, I'm definitely not going.
Yes.
So, anyway. Geez Louise, we out of time, but I think we can sneak in maybe one more question, just to like end it off. We've discussed our love for New York, and I know we can keep going on.
Yes.
What is it about travel, just in general, that sort of feeds you? What does it do for you, and why is it so important for you?
I do feel that traveling is the best education that you can give yourself, whether it's with family, whether it's by yourself. It is the most amazing education from a cultural point of view, to understanding people how they are, to being with yourself in situations that you don't know, when you get lost, or creating memories that will always stay forever. Learning about other people, learning about other places is just really incredible, and I love traveling because of that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tools,
for
joining us here today. It's been an amazing chat. And what else? There's something new going on.
Do
share something.
Yes.
Parting.
So everyone can go watch Tools in the City. It's back every Tuesday on YouTube, 6 p.m.
Amazing.
And you can subscribe.
Live.
Yes, it's me, Tools.
Yes, please subscribe to Yes, It's Me, Tools.
Yes.
He is an amazing content creator, and I love his content because it's real, it's authentic, it's meltdowns, it's fun times, it's bubbles, it's everything.
It's everything.
It's somebody's real life, and I love that about you.
Thank you.
As an authentic content creator, please go and follow him. I'm going to link everything in the caption of this video. But thank you so much, Tools, for joining me here today, and thank you guys for listening and watching another episode of Curated Wonder, the Travel Podcast. We'll be back with a new episode with more amazing guests. And be sure to tune in, like, subscribe, and all of those wonderful things. Thank you.